The story of the 9 realms lies on the ash tree Yggdrasil. The universe in Norse mythology includes 9 worlds, all located on and connected to each other by the roots of this tree. Between Asgard and Midgard is connected by the fire tree Bifrost. 1. Niflheim, world of frost and mist. This is the darkest and coldest land in the 9 worlds, also the first land in the world, located in the north of Ginnunga Gap. Here there is the ancient well Hvergelmir protected by the dragon Nidhugg. It is said that Hvergelmir is the origin of rivers. The world tree Yggdrasil also gets its water from here. Somewhere underground in Niflheim is Helheim, the land of the dead. 2. Muspelheim, land of fire located at the far southern tip of the world. Muspelheim is full of volcanoes and lava, home to fire demons and fire giants. Ruling this land is a giant named Surt, an enemy of the Asgard gods. 3. Asgard, home of the gods in the middle of the world, high in the sky, is Asgard, home of the gods. The male gods were called Aesir, and the female goddesses were called Aesingir. The ruler of Asgard and leader of the gods is Odin. Inside the gates of Asgard is called Valhalla. This is where the Vikings believed they would go if they sacrificed their lives bravely on the battlefield. Valhalla was a large city with 540 gates, each so large that 800 warriors could enter at the same time. Go in and out without having to crowd. Valhalla's roof is covered with golden shields, and the walls are wooden spears. According to legend, Vikings warriors will die on the battlefield after dying on the battlefield. Get to Valhalla. What was their day in Valhalla like? Every morning, warriors would put on their armor, pick up their weapons and rush into battle on the vast fields of Asgard. If they get injured, or even lose limbs in battles, it doesn't matter, because when it gets dark, all wounds heal normally. And when it gets dark, the warriors will return to Valhalla, and join an endless banquet. They were able to eat and drink to their heart's content because the giant pig Saehrimnir, every time a piece of meat was cut off, immediately reconnected the cut. And the goat Heidrun, standing on the roof of Valhalla, ate the branches of the divine tree Yggdrasil, from whose udder flowed endless streams of delicious honey wine, enough to keep everyone drunk all day. 4. Vanaheim, home of the Vanir. Vanaheim is the home of the Vanir ancient gods. They are masters of magic and sorcery, as well as talented in predicting the future. No one knows exactly where Vanaheim is located or what it looks like. When the war between the Aesir and Vanir ended, 3 Vanir came to live in Asgard, Nord and his 2 children Freya and Freyr. 5. Alfheim, home of the light elf race, light fairy. Alfheim is a land located right next to Asgard. The light elves that live here are extremely beautiful creatures, often considered guardian angels. They are the gods who govern nature and childbirth. Light elves have many magical powers, often help humans and are a source of inspiration for poetry and music. The leader of the light elves is the god Freyr. 6. Midgard, home of mortals. The land located in the middle of the world, below Asgard, is our Earth. The first mortal humans were created from logs by the 3 gods Odin, Vili and Ve. Midgard is connected to Asgard by the Bifrost Bridge and surrounded by a giant ocean. In that ocean there is a sea serpent, the Midgard serpent. The monster was so huge that its entire body could circle around Midgard. 7. Nidavelli, home of the dwarves. Dwarves live in caves, rocks and mines. Raidmar is the king of the dwarves. They were skilled craftsmen, creating many powerful weapons for the gods of Asgard such as Thor's hammer, Odin's spear, the magic rings Draupnir and Gungnir. 8. Jotunheim, home of the giants. Home of the Jotun clan. The giants have a long-standing feud with the Aesir gods, after the three brothers Odin, Vili and Ve killed the first Jotun, Ymir, and used his body to create the world. The land of Jotunheim is mostly rock and ice. Because they do not have fertile land like Midgard, the Jotuns mainly make a living by hunting animals as a food source. 9. Svartalheim, home of the Dark Elves. Dark Elves hate sunlight, so they live deep in the dark underground. They are a formidable species and are often said to be the cause of man's nightmares. If exposed to sunlight, they will immediately turn to stone. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.